A musical day to everyone. This is Professor Ryan Manal, and my subject is audio design and engineering. In this subject, you will learn how to create music and sounds in different events and production. Record, edit, and mix your music, design and score your films and videos of your YouTube channels, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and other trending social applications today. Learn the basic setup and flow of recording sessions and the basic effects of audio production. And explore Adobe Audition as your digital audio workstation. It will test your creativity and imagination in producing a quality outputs. Let's start with the software, the Adobe Audition. Okay, so we are here now in Adobe Audition. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the different parts of the software. So we have here the different columns. Now in the first one, so we have the files, markers. So here you can import and export the audio files you're going to use for the editing. And then here later, we're going to use the effect racks where you can see where the signal processors or the different effects like the EQ, the compressors, the distortion, the noise gate, the reverb and pitch is located. And then we have here the history. In the middle part, you can see the timeline. So this is where we edit and we place the audio clips. Uh, and then we have the different play buttons. So we have the record part. So we have the rewind. We have the play. We have the pause and the zoom in and zoom out. Here we can actually zoom in the amplitude or the volume of the audio clip. Okay, for our first activity, so we're going to edit a song. So our main goal is to shorten the duration or the length of the song from its original time. Example, from 4 minutes to 2 minutes. We're going to trim it down. So usually this is a very useful for events, like if you have concerts, if you have parties, or you have a singing or dance competition. So usually you trim down the music to shorten it. So Adobe Audition can do that. Also, this is one way to practice and to show you the different tools in Adobe Audition, such as the razor, the ruler for dragging, for duplicating, for mixing, and for making medley, for editing in waveform file and dragging it to the multi-track. So example, we're going to get the music. So we're going to click the file and our music is in the download folder. So we're going to get the song. So the title of the song is Beauty and the Beast. So here's the song. So the first thing you're going to do is to listen to the whole song. And then after, you're going to decide which part are you going to delete. So we can zoom it in. So if you zoom it in, you can see clearly the audio clips. Then I'm going to put a mark here. So mark here. So what I'm going to do is to cut the first chorus, and then I'm also going to cut the second verse, and then here you can see the two markers. Okay, from here, the first one and the second one. So let's play it again to check. Just the same. And this one is the ever just the same, if it's same part. Okay, we're going to cut it. We're going to drag or highlight from the first one to the second marker. Okay, then we're going to click delete. There. So let's see. Yes. So we already cut and shortened the audio clip. So there you are. You already shortened it from its original duration of 5 minutes. It's already 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So here I showed you some cutting tools
like dragging here, showing you the lyrics, showing audio form, audio wave in the waveform. Okay, editing audio clips in a waveform. So on how to play and stop and pause using the basic controls. Okay, and putting markers just by typing a capital M in your keyboard, and then by highlighting it and deleting some audio clips. Okay, in the waveform editing bar. So what are we going to do now is to transfer it to the multi-track. So how? So you just click the multi-track. You just change the title of the project, maybe Medley. We can change it to Medley. So you just need to maintain the sample rate, which is 48,000 hertz. The bit depth is 24 bits. And we're going to change it from stereo. So this is a stereo audio clip. We're going to transform it into a mono audio clip. So let's click OK. So there. So this is the multi-track editing part of the Adobe Audition. So what we did before, we edit the audio clip in the waveform, and now we're going to edit it. The edited part, you're going to you're going to export or place your edited audio clip to the multi-track editing part of the Adobe Audition. So we just need to drag it here. So there, so we already transport the audio clip we edited a while ago from waveform to multi-track. So on top, you can see the actual length or duration of the song. So it's here, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. This one is the move tool. So if you're going to click the move tool, you can drag the audio clip anywhere you like. This one is the, we called it the volume control. So you can actually control it by changing the dots. So by clicking the dots and then changing the volume control. See, if you want to start it softly, so you can click make a dot and then put down the lines. So usually this is used if you want to have a fade in, fade out effect. So here you can listen it very softly. Yes. So this is the volume control. Okay. So if you want to cut some parts of it, you can click blade and then here blade, cut it, cut it, cut, cut, and then you can click the move tool. So you can move some parts to different tracks. There, so see. So example, we have another songs to edit. So what we're going to do is to go back to waveform, and then we're going to get a new file, get the song How Great Thou Art. I think it's in our desktop. So here we're going to get it by Carrie Underwood. And then from here, maybe I can jump into the chorus part. Okay, so let's click stop. So where is that? Okay, so we need to zoom it in horizontally. Him to me here. Me then sing my song. There you are. So we shorten it. Okay, so it's okay. So let's check. So from 4 minutes and 54 seconds, it's already trimmed down to 2 minutes and 7 seconds. So the files are all here. So this is the one we are editing now. So we're going to the multi-track recording, and then we're going to drag the last song that we edit. So here, this is the How Great Thou Art. So we're going to drag it in the second track. So just click OK. So let's wait for it. So there. So it's very colorful. So the second one is it's a purple. So there you can drag, and actually you can use zoom in and zoom out. So if you see this sign, so here you can check this one. There's a square here. You can move that. So we call that the zoom out, and this one is the zoom in. We can do that effect. So listen to it. So the zoom in and then the fade in and the fade out effect. See, so that's listen. So that's the transition from the first song to the second song, and other features of the software. So here in the track, you can see the mute button. So if you'd like not to listen to this track, you can just click the M or the mute button. So here the S or the solo button. So if there's a lot of songs in the multi-track, you can click S so you can listen to the song in the selected track alone. And then if you'd like to record a voice, you can click the record button. Okay. So those are the parts of the track. And what else? So here the effects, if you'd like to put some effects or signal processors, but we're going to tackle that in a later part. And then we have the panning. So the panning, if you'd like it to be stereo, stereo sound or mono sound, you can use this panning, meaning it seems like the sound is walking to the right and walking to the left. So that is called the panning. Okay. So there, it's one way. It's one of the features of the Adobe Audition. You can edit song clips, you can cut, you can trim down, you can add more effects on it. So that's one of the thing you can do with the Adobe Audition. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is this effect, the generate noise and speech. So we're going to save this first. Okay, so how to save this? Example we already done with this project. We already had around 5 to 10 songs edited into one, transform it into one song. Okay, so we're going to export it, and then we're going to click multi-track mix down and the entire session. Click entire session. So you just put the title of the file name, Medley mix down. So and then you're going to choose location where you're going to save the final output. So I'm going to save it in my desktop, and format. So what is a format? Okay, so audio format usually it can be MP3 or AIFF or WAV form. So just simply saying that an MP3 it's a compressed audio. I can compare AIFF audio format to an HD video clip. So whenever you do a audiovisual presentation, always use AIFF or wave format. Okay, so the MP3 version or the MP3 format, you usually used it for listening only. Okay, so click all those information, and then after just click OK, and then it's going to mix down like cooking food. So you mix all the ingredients to come out of a great delicious food, and it's already in our desktop. See, it's here. Yes, so you can transport it anywhere from CD, from your USB, or to your phone.